Hi to all and welcome to the general reading for Twin Flames for the month of April 2019. Now, I won't be able to do the huge extended one that I have done in the last couple of months because I just broke my laptop. Okay, so we are not in Mercury retrograde for nothing. But there is still quite a lot of cards to go through and we've got only 15 minutes, so we'll start as soon as possible. Very quickly, I would like to remind you that at the end of this reading, you will see appearing the playlist for the rest of the April readings for the Twin Flames. And also, I will be adding the playlist to a new readings that I just started doing that is a timeless reading, and it's called The Burning Question. And it's done monthly for every sign. So if you've got a burning question, just go and check your sign, whatever moon sign, rising sign, or sun sign, Venus, whatever, and then see if you can find something useful there. Also, if you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. But let's start this reading, okay? So the first energy that we get here for the Twin Flames, the cosmic energy going around the Twin Flames in the month of April, we've got a door to spirit. Strongly sensing from this reading that the universe now is taking over, or it's like as if the universe senses that is the time of giving it a bit of a push. There is something here, okay, where Spirit is saying, I am going to intervene. I am going to intervene in a way to give more clarity, because I sense that for some reason, now we are at the middle of March and that's it. It just came to me. I heard this shouting. Mercury. There could be some kind of communication misunderstanding between you and your divine masculine or divine feminine, depending who you are watching this, or misunderstanding. The communication is not flowing freely as it should be, as we are speaking now. But remember that this reading is for April, so the universe, it's giving it a push at the moment. And why? And here it comes, because communicating freely, I communicate from the depth of my being. So the universe is very much seeing that through this Mercury retrograde, and that Mercury retrograde, it's actually in Pisces, that is all to do with the motion. It's preparing at the moment to open the door again for a free communication, actually to the point that it's open that it was never as opened before. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. At the moment in March, during the Mercury retrograde, there could be some misunderstanding, there could be some blockage in communication between divine masculine and divine feminine. Something with the communication, it's not merging, it's not blending as it should be. So Spirit, the universe, it's taking over, it's starting to build up the power. So as soon as Mercury is out of retrograde, everything, the communication will start flowing freely again. And why? Here we've got infinite blessings and inner truths. So bringing infinite blessings in both lives of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, for what this connection is concerned, for what, the connection of the Twin Flames, and also inner truth. So it is all about communication at an internal level and as an external level. So clarifying the doubts, if there is, any fears, doubts, barriers within, and also then being able to communicate freely with the divine counterpart. But let's start now. Let's see what is the divine masculine thinking about his divine feminine, starting from now and really culminating in the month of April. And here we've got the Queen of Wands. This reading is full of passion. This time, different from the month of March, we are going back onto the side of the divine masculine, even though the divine feminine at the end is really matching it, and is matching it at the same level. So the divine masculine really has got this renewal of passion, carnal passion, fire, and I keep repeating it into all my readings for the twin flames, it's the fire energy that pushes the divine union. It's the rising of the Kundalini. When they fuse together, when divine masculine and the divine feminine fuse together physically, that's where the union every time goes up. Now, of course, there is a lot of other, like the water element as well, but it is like a ebb and flow. He also sees his divine feminine with that Queen of Wands, that she has found her spark again. He sees her that she knows where she's going. He's got this understanding. Because what is the divine feminine thinking about her divine masculine? It's the Ace of Swords. She's very clear. I am sensing that the divine feminine is coming to the realization, or in the month of April, she's really coming to the realization, yes, he or she, depending, is my divine counterpart, but I'm standing in my truth. I am not, and this is not an arrogant energy, but she's standing in her truth and knows her value. And my voice is gone low because it's done in a very feminine energy. This is not, I don't feel a Mars energy, a competition energy. She's just standing in that Venus. You know, Venus is very soft, but she's very powerful as well. So she's really in her own truth and sees who her divine masculine is, but at the same time, she's standing in her own truth and saying, I am your divine feminine, but this is my value, these are my values, this is my worth. She is, after coming to the realization completely of who she is. But let's see what is the divine masculine feeling for her divine feminine. And here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. He really feels that things are changing and changing for the better. He has got a completely different, he's starting to see a different perspective, things from a different perspective. He's starting to see, and I keep looking at that Ace of Swords. He's starting to look at his divine feminine in all of her beauty, in all of her crowning glory. In all of her crowning glory. That's exactly what I'm sensing here. But it is a process, and it started. And what is the divine feminine feeling for her divine masculine? And here we've got the Magician card. This refers, I'm sensing very strongly, this refers to the two of them. She knows that herself and the divine masculine, separate, can create whatever they want about this connection. She doesn't feel above, she doesn't feel below. There is a lot of messages coming through here. She also knows that together they can create something amazing at every level. This month, it's a very, very deep, I'm sensing it's a very deep, even though it's shown on the physical side, it's a very deep energy. But let's see what is the divine masculine going to be doing in the month of April. And here we've got the Knight of Wands. Here he rushes in again. He rushes in again with that fire passion. Fire, energy, passion towards his divine feminine that culminates in a reunion. This is a physical, look, from the divine masculine side. This is a physical reunion. This is hot and steamy. Now, don't view this as a step back, because with that, that I read first about the communication problem with the Mercury retrograde, it's like having to restart, having to reconnect on the physical, so that things are coming up again. You know, it's really going with ebbs and flows. The most important thing here is to go with the flow. And again, so what he's going to do is going to come towards his divine feminine with huge passion for a physical reunion. So expect a reunion. For those of you, as I said in the previous month, that had this reunion before, it's going to happen again. And for others of you, expect communication that the divine masculine wants to meet you. And what is the divine feminine going to be doing? And look at this, the Ace of Wands. When I said she's going to match him, he's coming in with the thought of the Queen of Wands and the action of the Knight of Wands with the Three of Cups. And she's matching him. Renewal of the connection through huge, immense passion. Why? Because of the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. So these are the keys. 2 Wheel of Fortunes. Because things are really moving forward, even though it's like having to start reconnecting from before everything started to flow, and then Mercury retrograde stopped, and so it's that kind of reconnection. But let's see now what is the mutual energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And here we've got the Lover's card and the Nine of Cups. At the end of the day, look at this Lover's card. It's only one man and one woman, is not the choices card. And the Nine of Cups, wish come true. This is the common energy going between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So both the divine masculine and the divine feminine wants the same thing. It's going to be shown on the physical side, but it is that union. It is that divine union, and both want the same desire, the same thing. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And what is going to be the pinnacle of this month? Here we've got the Six of Wands, victory. And look at the man putting the wreath onto the woman's head. This reminds me of a king and the queen. He's coming back, as I said, with the Three of Cups, riding his horse of wands, and putting the wreath in top of the head of his queen, because, as I said, in his feelings with the Wheel of Fortune, he's starting to see her in her full glory. And then we've got the Lover's card, but again, look in this, there is an exchange, it's a balanced exchange of recognition of the Two of Cups, of the soulmate from both sides. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading again. So let's see the message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. Choose love. You always have a choice as what you should do. So the divine masculine, maybe he realizes that through the Mercury retrograde, things could have went a bit stagnant. So he's like saying, okay, I'm coming towards you with great passion, and I want to see you again. But you choose, okay? And the divine feminine is saying to the divine masculine, action speaks loudly. Express your love through your action. And she's going to give the go-ahead to her divine masculine with that Ace of Wands, matching his energy, rushing in with the Knight of Wands. And the last, 2 other cards just came up, and it says, this is for both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So just to let you know, it's not only the divine feminine or the divine masculine that feels this Mercury retrograde. It's felt by both. And why to have faith? Because here it says the union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defines explanation. This is in this particular deck, in the Nature Whisper, this is for me the Twin Flames card. So here we go, the first reading for the Twin Flames for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. Please don't forget to click on the link for the playlist for the rest of the readings for the Twin Flames for the month of April. You will find all of the readings since January of this year as well, and also the playlist for those timeless reading, Your Burning Question. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.